everyone, Crafting Vicky here with you, and today I'm here to share with you a double GOOTB, so journaling out of the box. And it's a double one because I prepared, while I was doing other stuff, I had leftover paint and I used it on 2 cards. And it's funny because depending on, like, this looks like red, but this looks like bluish. On this camera it's the opposite, but anyway, so it's really fun. Those are the PBO iridescent paints, and I love them, so I had to use them. So I used them on 2 cards, but the thing is now both cards are very similar, so I didn't want to do 2 weeks with similar backgrounds, and I figured I was going to do 2 in one shot. Now I found this beautiful image in a magazine, and I don't know which one it is, which magazine it is, but I just loved it, so I took it out, and it takes pretty much the entire surface, whereas this one, this cute little dog, I thought would go well on this, but it still has some room. So I'm not going to be making a lot on these, just a bit. I've got a few things on my desk that are just lying around as usual. So I have this, I have that, and this, and I thought maybe I could do a bit of stenciling. So that's pretty much my thought process on this. There's not that much thought that is going into it. It's mostly just playing. As you know, this is these little cards are my free time, the time, you know, when I don't want to have to think too much about a project, but I do want to make something. And you need to have some sort of, sometimes those little projects that don't take a lot of time, because otherwise you kind of get intimidated and then you don't do anything because you don't have a lot of time and you don't get to do any creation at all. And I watched a whole video from Jenny Belly about that, and it's true that we do have a bit of time. It's just finding, you know, the project that we want to do, and sometimes the projects are way too big, and that's why we don't even tackle them at all. So I'm not even sure this is going to show through, but anyway, I might as well use it because it's there, and I want to use my scraps. I want to get rid of stuff from my desk. Okay, so this has nothing on it, so it's going in the garbage. I've got to start just throwing stuff away and not hoarding everything. So hard. So hard. I love it when you guys share that I'm not alone in this. I was fine before mixed media. Like, I did have a paper addiction because I was making cards, a lot of cards, but that was pretty much the addiction itself, you know. But now that I'm making mixed media, everything can be used. And because everything can be used, then I don't want to throw anything away, because once I throw it away, then I'm pretty sure that's when suddenly I'm going to have this idea, and then that thing is going to be gone. And so that's my reasoning behind it, but I can't keep on hoarding. I need to get rid of stuff. So yeah, that's I'm really trying, but I'm also addicted to shopping, so that doesn't help. That's my, you know, when you're really tired and you've had bad days, and you just, so I'll go thrift store shopping. And I don't spend a lot of money, but it still takes room in the house, right? Okay, I forgot to clean my scissors the last time I used them. And I used it on something sticky, which is not smart of me. And I need to use my glue gun thingy on them, but I didn't. They're a bit sticky. So the little sentiment that I put for the dog is "Vous y allez," because he looks like he's ready to go. He's got his coat on and he's just waiting for his friends, his human friends, to come along. And he's like, okay, come on guys. I know my dogs do that all the time. and they see we've got our coats on, or when we put the leash on them, then they're like, okay, now we go, 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 go. And if you forgot something or you need to do something, then they get upset because they were ready to go. Okay, so now I really want to do a bit of stenciling. Just trying to figure out which color though, because I usually go for black. Huh. I would usually go for black, but I'm wondering if I go out of the blue and choose something completely different. What about using blue? So I want it to pop a bit. I don't want it to pop too much, but just a little something. Yeah, see? It's not much. It's just a bit, but it gives that added little something something. Okay, and okay, just like that. Just not much, just a little bit of something, not too much. And am I calling this a day, or do I think it needs something else? I think that I need to cut this out. It's still too big. Kind of like him the way it is, so I'm going for it. And this one is on this like cheaper magazine. It's not like the cover. The other one looks more like it was from the backside of a cover or something, or the cover itself. And like I said, I have no clue. I don't remember where it was from. So this one I don't think is gonna stick with just Liquitex. So do I Liquitex it anyway? Yeah, I'll do it just because I want to add that extra shine. Plus I want to use up whatever Liquitex is still on my little piece of paper. Just dry this fast. And then I'm going to be using Suklon tape to tape this image down. Because like I said, it's a thicker cardboard, so it's not going to stick. And I could use gel medium to stick it on, but I don't know why I tend to not use that stuff. I only use it when it's something like very heavy. When it's something more paper, I tend to go to my Suklon tape. Probably because it's easier and it's less messy. Okay, and I've got the sentiment here for her. And I think I'm just going to put it right there. Now, of course, you know the next step, right? If you watch my channel at all, you know I love to edge everything. So that's exactly my next step, is to edge these two little things. I just love how it just kind of pops. And you don't see me doodle a lot because I'm just not very good at doodling. And is something I will want to work on, but like many other things, I have other ideas and things that end up taking over, and so I don't practice. Too much ideas. I guess it's a good problem to have, but too many things I want to try. So here are my 2 little cards for you guys. So hope you've liked this. I hope it inspires you to do little projects. Like you saw, it doesn't have to take very long at all. And I'm just using stuff that's still lying on my desk, and it's used up paint that are on these little cards, and it's 2 more little cards out of my box, which is getting pretty good. So I can't wait to finish all of those and be able to share with you the full look of all the little cards. I think in my little drawer I still gonna have some room for more, so I might use other game pieces, but it won't be from the same box. But at least one of the game boxes that I purchased will have been used on this. So that is it. Bye everyone.